matchup through the years. They're going to be used twice based on when they played. Durant off balance, and he's going to the free throw line after the foul.
It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Tonight we've got a great Sunday night matchup on tap as one of the Kansas City Chiefs taking on the Atlanta Falcons. The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. They go play action. Now Mahomes. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. It's caught inside the 25. A big play there on the first play of the game. 64 yards.
I've heard of quick strike offenses, but this has taken that to the extreme. I mean, the very first snap of the ball game, normally you're thinking, let's get our quarterback comfortable and get him into the flow of the game, but not here. They come out attacking from the outset, and it pays off in a big way.
Mahomes now on first down. That one caught by Rice. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot.
Even against double coverage, he found enough of an opening for a noticeable gain. Two guys on him, yet he finds a way to uncover downfield for the completion.
The 6 yards on the pickup, and it leaves him with a first and goal.
Well, think of it like you would a typical boxing match. The person is on his heels and absorbing blows is having a tough time. That's what's happening to the defense right now because the offense is on his toes and punching, and there was another first down run right there.
First and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Mahomes gets it out quickly, and it's complete out wide. 3 yards is the gain that time, second and goal.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is getting enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
From the 2 now, second and goal. On the give, here's McBride. And he's going to take it into the end zone. Chiefs touchdown. A great play there. His third rushing touchdown on the year. And the Chiefs put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead.
Well, just about an ideal start to this one offensively because on the road, you want to make sure you crack the home crowd early. And how do they do it? Nice march to start things off with the run game find its footing early. That drive certainly checked a lot of boxes, and they finished it off with a touchdown run.
Phoenix is coming to 4. Can't hit the 3. Rebounded by Davis. Up ahead. Wilson. Euro and Hezzy. Does it go?
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback. So they'll begin at the 25.
Phoenix can't get out of their own way every time. 14 turnovers to the Phoenix Suns. Anthony Davis has 16 points in 15 minutes. Step in action here for Goodwin. Durant the long strides and kick. The ball is popping. Goodwin with 7 to shoot. Fend off. Vanderbilt goes down, and Goodwin's got a highlight. Vanderbilt trying to guard all 5 Suns.
Now a first carry here for Robinson. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. And they want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 in the first down. He was solid last
victory on the ground, but they want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be. Right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Back to Robinson now on first down. Shoves him away. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7. Leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Time to raise those stakes. 1, 4, 3. Almost everyone's goal. And now heads up. It's fire.
And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. Now what a first down pickup of 8. The Falcons are 5-4 now on the year. They were winners their last time out, so they'll be looking to make it 2 in a row.
And so much about football, partner, comes down to mindset. Being in the right frame of mind, and the best way to get in that good frame of mind, winning. So they come in feeling good. They got the home crowd behind them. I think they're going to be tough to beat in this one.
And Smirnoff has a drink for every team.
When you order Domino's online, we'll give you a free pizza to use for a future pizza emergency.
They'll try to throw now.
So you'll have an emergency pizza.
That is taken down. Chiefs pass.
Thank you.
It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up 2nd.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
Well, the job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20. Throwing. Prescott. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Steele. He'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago, because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory, down at the 31. Here's Prescott. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. So the first interception thrown for him there, and that really not the best decision either.
Not at all. That's something he did not do in their victory last week. No interceptions in that game, but this defense, they're able to take advantage of an early mistake. Now let's see if they're going to turn it into points.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. Open man, it's the tight end, Kelsey. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Nice play for Kansas City, picking up the first 18 yards that time.
Well, as a coach, you absolutely love seeing your offense find their rhythm early, and that's exactly what we've seen so far. They had a touchdown on their opening drive, and now they
Hey, let's go.
First down. This offense is moving the ball well, exactly as he drew it up in practice.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Throw left side, complete to Tony. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Well, this defense for the Falcons, they were terrific a week ago in that victory over Tampa Bay, Charles.
And every defensive team that we talk to, they spend a lot of time talking about creating turnovers. And anytime you get 2 or more in a game, you've had a really good performance. They exceeded that number in a huge way. They got the football back 4 times in the win.
Mahomes to throw on 2nd down. He finds his man, complete. That's Ali. It's the first time that they've looked his way tonight, and he comes up with a first down on the play.
That was a route run, not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and put the down marker back to 1.
Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. And he's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. A great effort there.
His 21st touchdown of the season. And the Chiefs have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that'll make the score 14-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Now this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change the game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
You talk about this Chiefs defense. This unit against the pass, hoping to get better for sure. Number 25 in the NFL right now.
They'll take that play right there each and every snap because throughout this season, they've given up some big plays. To be able to hold someone to no gain.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Trent McDuffie with a pick.
Well, they're certainly not giving much up to their defense, are they? Because for the second time now, that D has had to run back out on the field early after an interception. And remember, on the last drive, the opposing side took it in for 6 after that interception.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. This ball deep for Tony.
Oh, my God.
That is incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Now a 2nd and 10. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. That's complete to Tony. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first. Now a timeout called for by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
When you order Domino's online, we'll give you a free pizza to use for a future pizza emergency. So you'll have an emergency pizza. A free pizza? Here you go. When you need it most.
On first down, Mahomes. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. A great play there. With a 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Chiefs take a 3-touchdown lead. Boy, still in the first quarter, and look out. I mean, they are on pace for over 80 points in this game. I don't know that they'll get there, CD, but this has been impressive to watch so far.
That certainly would be history in the making, wouldn't it, partner? I'm glad we're here to actually watch and see if it actually happens, although, like you, I have my doubts, but they are firmly in control of this game.
Now this is going to be returned from the back line of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And they currently sit one game over 500 thanks to their victory a week ago. But, Charles, they've been really an up-and-down team all year. Do you think that they have enough to get into the playoffs?
Well, you did mention that they've been up and down all year, so to me, it depends on what week you catch them. When they're at their best, I think they're definitely playoff worthy. But to me, they haven't been able to bring the intensity week in and week out, and that could be their Achilles heel.
21-0 our score after one.
And now heads up. This winner takes all. Chip is near. Glitter, confetti, flash, and epic season-long bragging rights. I'm all in. Showtime.
Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Robinson up the middle. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, based on what we've seen so far, I think you can even call this an off day anymore, partner, because this group we're watching, they are totally out of rhythm, trying to get their game plan up and running. That 0 on the scoreboard is glaring down at them with every incompletion.
Dak and the offense still out there. They are going to go for it.
Lakers are as good as Anthony Davis. My sons, we're going to outscore people if we ever get Bradley Beal healthy. Their one weakness is size. And that's always going to be a problem. But when you got 3 nuclear weapons, they could ever get healthy. But Anthony Davis should dominate this. Listen, this guy, you know, I said a few years ago he's going to be the best player in the world. I don't think that he's too inconsistent. But tonight he's got a huge advantage.
Boy, and now they can't even get a play on. They were already backed up. Now they're backed up further.
I think they were being so careful to make sure all assignments were covered that they ended up running themselves out of time.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
Lakers leading by as many as 15 up by 12 at the half. Let's start with Anthony Davis, who, for the first time this season, has played points in the first half. Yeah, listen, you can do this every night. You ain't converted 80 in assists. I don't like that. You just come play right here. Look, easy baskets right here. 46. Get your shot right here. Roll to the basket. You get about 7 or 8 easy shots coming right here. Nobody can do this.
They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And an utter disaster as the ball's going to go over on downs at the 2-yard line. How about this starting field position? 1st and goal from 2 yards out. Throwing now is Mahomes. This is caught. Touchdown. A great effort there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Chiefs continue to pull away here in this first half. So that pretty conclusively, I might add, shows you the perils of going for it and not making it on 4th down. 1 play, touchdown.
Yeah, and I've got to put this on the man in charge, the head coach. He made the decision to go for it. To me, when punting was the only decision to make, and it backfired on him in a big way.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. So he has to now just record Prescott. And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. An excellent play there, CD, on the pick six. And I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the Buffalo, it seems like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just wanted to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did, and came through with a big-time pick six.
Extra point by Butker is on target. And a router's on here in this first half. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And he'll very wisely take a knee here as they'll bring this one out to the 25 on the touchback.
Another big guy because they got 3 players who making $50 million. They don't have room for the only guy. But watch the NBA today, man. These guys just drive me crazy. They didn't even take advantage of the mismatch.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
And sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long. Straight ahead, it's Robinson. Taking it right down Broadway. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. 41 yards rushing for him now, and he's only carried the ball 4 times.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
On first and 10, it's Robinson. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
A 2nd down throw for Prescott. That one deep for London. This is caught inside the 15. It's a big play there for Atlanta. 41 yards.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far. And never underestimate the effects the home crowd with you can have on a game.
On the give, here's Robinson. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so. Now it's a bootleg with Prescott. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. Brian Burns flying in there and dropping it for the sack. So that now 4 first-half sacks. This pass rush has been unrelenting.
And, partner, you hear that sound of paper being ripped to shreds? That's the game plan that they've had so far, because they've got to say to themselves right now, we have to do something differently.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. And this pass broken up. And the contact right time there. And now 4th down.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
Is your bedroom and your living room and your dining room? Maybe you need more than a hotel room. Get an Airbnb and get more space.
The Ergo Smart Base from Tempur-Pedic automatically responds to snoring, so no more hiding under your pillow, because this system actually detects snoring, then adjusts to help reduce it. For a limited time, save up to $500 on select Tempur-Pedic adjustable mattress sets.
Boy, and now they can't even get a play off. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
This
They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on 4th down. Looking to throw, Prescott. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Chiefs defense comes up with a stop.
That's Kenny and Shaq right there. We're going to bring back this level, and we're going to do a race, a 20-year reunion race.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up, and kind of do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done, because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
Mahomes now on 1st down. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. To throw, it's Mahomes. Looking for Kelsey on the deep ball. That's caught inside the 20. Mahomes finding his tight end Kelsey for a big one. 53 yards.
This is called, as we just saw it right there, a breakdown defensively. Seems like no one went with the tight end, and no one really did. Had all sorts of space in the middle of the field. Yeah, everyone else was covered, but he was not. Big play results.
So if anyone in your family has Medicaid,
now Mahomes. And he's got it. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. A great play there. On his way to a historic performance, 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Chiefs have taken a 6-touchdown lead. Extra point by Butker is on target, and it is 42-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Here comes the return from the very back of the end zone. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. He's inside the 20. And he'll bring it back all the way. Touchdown, Falcons.
And as we've talked to special teams coaches, that theme of being aggressive continues to come through, doesn't it? When they moved the kickoff back to the 35, it was going to cut down on the number of opportunities. But if you've got a special guy, you give him the green light no matter where he fields it in the end zone. And in this case, it paid off handsomely.
He fielded it deep in the range of emotions. Maybe like, oh, no, don't. And then all of a sudden you see him break it, and you're like, yeah, way to go. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Justin Reed.
It's interesting that when it comes to 2-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
They weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. Now here's Mahomes. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. 15 yards is the pickup there. The drive starting very nicely. First down. shotgun snap to Mahomes. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And now they're in the hurry-up. Working from the gun, Mahomes. Eluding the pressure right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. That's caught inside the 20. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. A big play there. 55 yards. And the Chiefs extend their lead yet again. Extra point by Butker is on target. And the route is on here in this first half. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive. And they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
He finds his man complete. It's Steele. And they move this all the way down to the 9. How about a 39-yard pickup? They'll take it. That's evidence of why you spend a high draft pick on a receiver, isn't it, Charles?
It certainly is. His ability to make plays like that, and we've seen flashes of it from him so far in his rookie season. But also, it opens things up for the rest of the offense because they have to bring their attention to him as well.
Prescott. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. Now Prescott. And it's caught. Touchdown Falcons. Kyle Pitts in the final seconds of the first half. And the Falcons are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half.
That's a good read of the situation by a quarterback. It's a sprint out to the flat, so after he fakes the handoff, he's going to give the impression this is going to be thrown to the back. Instead, he goes to the next level, and it pays off with a touchdown.
Score 2 great NBA offers. Bet $5 to get $150 instantly at bonus bets. Plus, no sweat same game.
So here now is Prescott as his guys will go for the 2-point conversion. They'll throw now on the final play. And this is caught, so they do get the 2. Still a very large deficit, but maybe something to feel a little better about.
Change every day, you just lose your way. So don't waste your time. Don't waste the day. Forget the other options and stick to plan A.
Well, it is still a lopsided score, so they're going to try a second quarter onside kick. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. Final shot before the half from Mahomes. That ball caught. It's Rice. And he's taken down inside the 30. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Well, on the bright side, new customers of Bundle and Save with Progressive save over 20% on average. Sorry, we let them practice here on Thursday.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Garden, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
Why are we the only birds heading this way?
It'll be Falcons football, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. And he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they have a mountainous deficit looming in front of them. It was really, Charles, a disaster in the first half, so where do they go from here?
Well, first thing I have to remember is that what's done is done, and there's no going back. And now you have to play this drive by drive. Obviously, come back in this spot, pretty unlikely, but you just have to go out, take pride in your work, and try and put something together here in the second half.
Prescott now on second down. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Steele. And he's tackled at the 38, but they doubled their yardage. The play started at the 19, and they gained 19.
There's a nice pickup right there, and after watching that play, I'm thinking about all the lost opportunities that they've had so far in this game. But right now, just focus on continuing to move the ball the way they did on the last play.
A first down throw for Prescott. And the Chiefs are going to get him. It was Leo Chanel who got in to drop it. Well, collectively as a defense, Charles, I think if you get 4 sacks a game, you're feeling really good. Now they have 6 as a unit.
And that type of a number is just staggering because there's so many ways to try and counteract it. But in this case, they've got no answers for this unrelenting pressure coming at their quarterback.
Second down and a run by Robinson. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 70 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
Naturally so. The defense was keyed in on everyone but the back on that play, and it took them an extra second to react when he got the carry. It's still a tough third down to pick up here, but a lot more manageable after an excellent carry on second down.
Third down and 10. Throwing, Prescott. Work in the middle. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. A lot of talk this week about ball security. In fact, they added an extra period in practice to be more secure with the ball. It didn't work out there.
Well, sometimes you just get overexcited during the game. You may all of a sudden make your catch, see some open field, and decide you're going for it, and not realizing the danger lurks while you're doing so, and there's your end result right there.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Now after the fumble recovery, it's Mahomes. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46.
When you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 33 yards that time. Here's Mahomes to throw. Escaping the pressure right. A little too much extracurricular there.
When you have a game with a lot of contact, tensions are going to run pretty high. You're going to be emotional, but you have to harness it somehow, and he didn't on that play.
To the point where it's a skew. Make an adjustment.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Toward the pylon. Touchdown. From 10 yards out. And the Chiefs are able to capitalize on the forced fumble by turning it into 6 points. A familiar refrain, a turnover leads to a touchdown, and that lead grows even wider now here in this third quarter.
Yeah, partner, I'd say there are a lot of grins breaking out on that sideline because, let's face it, they came in thinking they were in for a real fight in this game, but this one's been about as one-sided as we've seen in a while. In addition, if you're a backup, time to start stretching and loosening up. You may get some playing time in this one.
And he'll very wisely take a knee here as they'll bring this one out to the 25 on the touchback. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable now. A win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles. But I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. He's got his man London right side. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Here now a 3rd and 20. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
And you can tell just by looking at it that this offense is a frustrated unit. Things are really unraveling here, and as a head coach, time to earn your paycheck. You've got to find a way to keep it together as that brings up another 4th down.
Boy, not deterred from those first 2 failed attempts. They're going to go a 3rd time here on 4th down.
So it's Durant. That's his second. Max Christie, the second year at Michigan State, checks in. Leasing Cam Reddish.
They'll try and throw for it here.
Time at 68.
Oh,
Left
shit.
side, and it's complete. And he is going to have a Falcons 1st down, and they come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some.
We always talk about big-time players make big-time plays in big-time moments. I think that 4th down qualified. That was a heck of a throw.
First down, Prescott. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. Leo Chanel, his 2nd sack of the night.
just see it in their body language. They're starting to see victory on the horizon now, and if it comes to fruition, they got to give a game ball to the front seven. Defensive line has taken charge and controlled this game. Face a challenge of stopping this opposing offense, and they've done so with ease.
The throw over the middle, taken in. A big gain there after going backwards, and that'll lead to a third down.
That's a good bounce-back play right there after taking a sack on first down. Didn't quite get it to the marker, but now they're in a much better spot for a third and short yardage call. Through the offensive coordinator, you like looking at that section a heck of a lot better than trying to figure out third and long.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 30. 14 yards through the air. Caught the D off guard on 3rd and 1. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's Prescott. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Yeah, their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
And again, it's Prescott. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. And the Chiefs are going to get it back here just past the 35.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated Drews. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time. This is caught inside the 15. Kansas City touchdown. Kadarius Toney with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter.
Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
Well, you said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. Run play and into the end zone. Back now here on EA Sports. Butker now to kick this one away.
With Tremfya, most people saw 90% clearer skin at 4 months. And the majority stayed
Now this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards.
Emerge as you. Emerge Tremfya. Ask your doctor about Tremfya.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but that's caught inside the 35. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. It's a big play there for Atlanta. And even 50 yards. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
Always. I can get the exact same brand and the exact same contacts that I used to get for my eye
Off the play
doctor.
fake. Rush coming, and he's taken down. And they set him back nearly 10 yards here on 1st down in the sack.
Guys with his talent in the pocket aren't supposed to be getting hit like this, and you know an intense conversation with the offensive line is going to occur after this one. Might not be from him, but the offensive line coach had plenty to say about this game.
Robinson on a give right side. He'll get 3, but it leaves him with a big hole here on 3rd and very long. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that.
Drinking it right now.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
I've been trading for Thursday game, Milwaukee, Indiana on ESPN. I'm working with the Hall of Famer, Mike Green, Dorsberg. That's right. One of them in the Hall of
The offense on third down tonight, just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 16.
Fuck. God damn.
Prescott. That is caught. And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line. Well, a touchdown here on this drive, it wouldn't really put much of a dent in the score, the deficit right now. But as you mentioned in the past, CD, their coach is probably just hoping to see something executed correctly on this drive before we close out the ball game.
Yeah, and I think that every guy who's on the field has to feel exactly the same way, because if not, they might be looking for replacements. Treat every
Oh, I'm
drive
all
as
right.
if it's your
And
last,
apple.
and make it a successful one in some small way.
A second down throw to Prescott. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. Prescott, he's going to change things up here. On third down, he'll drop to throw. Under pressure, and they got to him again. A nightmare on 3rd and goal. He's sacked, and multiple players broke through the line to get him.
We all know he's one of the better quarterbacks in the league, but definitely not today. His team trailing by multiple touchdowns, and a late sack, just a parting gift from the defense.
God
Take back to the
damn.
locker room with him.
Thank you, Reeves. Fuck. Let's go, bro.
The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining.
Come on, Rui. Thank you, Reeves. Let's go. Shit, boy.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Desperation time. Prescott on 4th. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Falcons get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. And CD, they just haven't had a whole lot to cheer about here, but it may be cliche, but give them credit for this. They've continued to fight and scratch and claw, and they get the touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And I'm okay with that cliche, all right? Maybe it'll alleviate the sting a little bit, because at least they can look in the mirror and realize they fought all the way through. Horrible game for them, not one they'll want to remember. At least they keep their heads up and have some pride when they leave this stadium.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchdown. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And right about now, heck, they might be wishing they did not have a bye week coming up next week. It appears they're going to go into that week off in high spirits as they've got this one well in hand. A throw left side to start the drive is complete. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Mahomes now to throw. And that's going to be incomplete.
Partner in the sportsmanship handbook, there's something to be said for calling the dogs off in a blowout. But these defenders, they also know this is the NFL, and it's their job to stop them, whether they're in the game or they're down by a handful of touchdowns.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. Mahomes and the offense staying out there. They'll go for it on fourth. Mahomes throwing on fourth. Looking downfield for Kelsey. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And he will get into the end zone. It's another.
Yeah, Reese. Yeah.
Well, Charles, they had the comfortable lead, and now it's even more comfortable. Another score here in the fourth quarter to grow that lead.
I think your initial reaction is surprise when you see a team piling it on this late in the blowout. But there are plenty of coaches who also think that if you pull up completely and stop trying to play the game, it shows disrespect to their opponent. So they don't want to embarrass them. They continue to let their players go for it.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. He will return this from deep in the end zone. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. Still going past the 30. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late. But he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man.
Again, over partner, I get fired up. 2 kickoff returns for touchdowns in the same game. This is fun to watch.
Yeah, we call a lot of games in a lot of different places. Sometimes it seems like we do it simultaneously, but we rarely get to see this.
14 points, 9 rebounds, 5 assists. Devin Booker.
So here now is Prescott as his guys will go for the 2-point conversion. They'll try and throw for it. And this is caught, so they do get the 2. Still a very large deficit, but maybe something to feel a little better about. So now the other return teams out there, as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23.
Yes, please. That'll be $23. Your ad says it's free. It is for
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard. But they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. So we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
Center stage and is crushed by a baby grand piano.
Throwing now is Mahomes. That's laid out deep for Rice. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them one more chance to pad their stats a little bit. As far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one is over a long time ago.
Rolling to his right. Just get rid of it. Up big here in the fourth quarter, up really big. That passing incompletion, I don't think they needed the completion, but Charles, this is an offense right now that they're just having fun. They're clicking on all cylinders.
Yeah, you're right. They didn't need a completion. They certainly don't need any more points, but they're not going to turn them down. They're going to continue to run what they have in their playbook, and they still want to run it efficiently.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
And that will certainly lend itself to some post-game questions for that coach, and maybe you and I should attend that press conference and see what he has to say, because someone's going to ask him why he continued to push it. My guess, he didn't like how some of the snaps were run earlier, and he wanted to use that as a chance to clean things up, but he certainly will have some explaining to do.
And he goes down the line for a gain that's inside the 35. That goes as a gain of 36 on third down. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Interesting, Mahomes wants to throw it. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had it and dropped it. That is an unforced error there, and it takes away what could have been a touchdown. 2nd and 10. Now here's Mahomes. That'll be caught by Tony. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play.
Well, fans expect these primetime slots to deliver some of the best games each week. And, well, one team has certainly followed through with that tonight. Just an absolute clinic, Charles, on offense here. And they don't seem to be done trying to drive that football.
Yeah, and continue your theme about one team enjoying it. One fan base is enjoying it as well. The other fan base, they might disagree with what they've seen, but the one that's winning, they're certainly getting their money's worth.
Now Mahomes. This is caught. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
And to me, that touchdown allows you to start grinning widely on your sideline. I think they pretty much locked this one away.
Yeah, that's the clincher, the proverbial icing on the cake, if you will. Butker now to add the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Here's a 2nd and 5. Prescott to throw it. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. 15 yards, first down, Atlanta.
Now, this is certainly one of the bigger losses that we are going to see for quite some time. And you have to think at this point where we're at in the fourth quarter with how wide this advantage is. For this offense, they're just trying to end things with a positive drive and then get the heck out of here.
Yeah, if this had been a concert, you would have heard plenty of sour notes in this one. But they certainly don't want to end it on one. They want to put together a few more throws like that and at least have a final drive to give them a little bit more hope as they move forward.
Prescott on first down. He's going to let it fly.
And boy, another ill-advised throw there as that will wind up incomplete.
Well, these guys are not going to go out with their tails between their legs. They're going to keep taking their shots until the clock's at triple zeros. But that one, like a lot of others, winds up incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10.
KD, as he's getting ready to check back in this ball game with his 4 fouls. So equal points score at the 9:37 mark.
Throwing, Prescott. And the Chiefs are going to get him. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play.
You can almost see all the defenders rubbing their hands together with glee because we all know they relish the chance to bring down a quarterback of his caliber. Anyone who brings him down has plenty to talk about. Not just a sack, but a big win built off the efforts of this defense.
That tells the story right there. 17 points, 10 rebounds. Devin Booker go along with 6 assists.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Looks like they're going to keep throwing to the bitter end. This one's long since over, but give them credit. They're going to go down fighting. That one, incomplete.
James is joined by Reddish, Russell, and Keys. Reddish, physical drive, Eubanks, clean, and out of bounds. Suns had Durant.
No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now. Boy, and now they can't even get a playoff.
The who?
The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
James is next with Durant.
Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. The offense staying out there. They're at 50%, 2 for 4 thus far in the game. What can they do here on 4th down?
Fuck. Man.
One last shot now for Prescott. And that will be incomplete. As time has run out on this football game. So this one in the win column for Kansas City. And it was a game where they...